How's it going everyone, it's Thomas here and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm finally finished my exams and hopefully I'll be able to produce a lot more content for you all going forward. Today's video is going to be a defensive analysis of Supremacy, who are a French Pro-Am team and one of the top teams in the European community. I'll be specifically focusing on their matchup with Team Blitzers in the EBL Invitational Finals, and I also wrote an article on this series for Dimer, which is one of the top sites for the NBA 2K League and Pro-Am content. You can find the article through my Twitter and there'll be a link in the description, and as always don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content, and let's get right into the video. For this first play we see the Blitzers big man Mario with the ball on the wing and the point guard David on the other wing with the pure sharp wrapping around the big. Since the Supremacy point guard leaves doesn't go over the screen, he's stuck on the ball as you can see, and the lockdown is left isolated on the weak side, which comes into effect as the play develops. Leaves goes under the screen as you can see, which leaves the pure sharp with some space, and Henny, who's the lock for Supremacy, he steps out to hedge, leaving David free to cut to the basket while he's stuck in no man's land. Potentially Henny could have dropped down and trusted the Leaves to recover in time, but given the high scoring nature of this game it was probably better to give up the 2 than the 3. I also wanted to talk about this play because it shows how important decision making is on defense and how quick some of your choices have to be at the top level. While they still give up the basket, Henny instinctively stepped out, which is useful when you see they were down by 3 and giving up a 3-pointer would have doubled their lead. This next play is quite similar. As you can see, David has the ball while the pure sharp wraps around him and the other 3 players space the floor. Blitzers also force the switch as Leaves and Addax guard the pick and roll while Henny simply plays off ball. This play again shows the importance of quick decision making while also highlighting the absolute necessity for communication. No screen is actually set so Leaves gets around easily, but Addax still shifts slightly towards the shooter rather than the ball. The split second of hesitation that you can see here, where Addax is off to the side and giving David a free run to the hoop, is the direct result of a lack of communication. Leaves and Addax have fantastic chemistry, but they're not fully on the same page, and while it's obviously only one basket, I just think it's something they can work on. It's easy to adjust when everyone knows what they're doing, and the only way to ensure that happens is to communicate. In this particular play, all 4 defenders crash to try and protect the basket, but it's just too late. However, I also have to point out that Supremacy's team defense in this series wasn't all bad, and the other plays I pointed out are just bits that they can improve on. This is an example of a play where their tactics worked out and they came away with a stop. Here we have a simple spread pick and roll, David and Mario on one wing with the pure sharp on the other, and our other 2 offensive players in the corners. For Supremacy, Henny and Addax are defending the pick and roll, while Leaves guards the shooter on the wing. As the sharp wraps around, Leaves stays with his man while Addax and Henny pick up their players too. Since the initial wrap didn't work, Blitzers used more off-ball movement to create some space and separation for their pure sharp. This does the trick, and as you can see, we're in the same spot we were in during the first clip. That's 2 players stuck on the ball, and 1 player stuck between a shooter and a big on the opposite side. However, Addax makes a quick decision to step up and it pays off. The pure sharp goes for the quick shot and Addax gets the block, while at the same time Henny is rotated down to help on the big. This play works out and Supremacy came away with the ball. Anyways, that's going to wrap this video up. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and comment below. Be sure to check out the article I wrote about this series as well. You can find the link on my Twitter page, which will be in the description. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content, and I'll see you all next time.